You can achieve financial independence and security by taking charge of your finances, which is one of the most empowering actions you can take toward accomplishing your goals. Mastering your financial situation is more important than it has ever been in today's society, which is characterized by widespread economic unpredictability and pressures on your cash. Taking complete control of your financial situation, ensuring a profitable future is possible with the help of this video guide, which will give you actionable methods and ideas. Number 10. Assess your current financial situation. The first thing you should do in order to take charge of your financial condition is to conduct an analysis of your current financial status. Being aware of your current financial situation enables you to make decisions that are well-informed and to establish objectives that are attainable. To get started, this is how. Maintain a record of your income and expenses. When you want to keep track of your monthly spending and record all of your sources of income, you can use a basic spreadsheet or a budgeting tool. Identifying where your money is going can be accomplished by classifying your expenditures. In order to establish your net worth, it is necessary to compile a comprehensive list of all your assets, which includes savings, investments, and property, as well as your obligations, which include loans and credit card debt. The state of your finances is now more transparent to you as a result of this. Financial statements should be reviewed on a regular basis. It is important to monitor your bank statements, credit card bills, and investment accounts to ensure that they are accurate and to identify any activities that are not approved. Number 9. Set clear financial goals. It is essential to establish certain financial goals that are both attainable and apparent in order to direct your financial actions and to keep you motivated. It is important that your objectives be SNRT, which stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Financial objectives can be broken down into several categories, including short-term goals such as saving for an emergency fund, paying off credit card debt, or saving for a vacation. The medium-term goals include putting money down for a down payment on a house, paying off college loans, or beginning an investing portfolio account. Our long-term goals include saving for retirement, providing financial support for the schooling of your children, or achieving financial independence. Number 8. Create a budget and stick to it. A budget is an essential instrument for the management of your financial resources. The process of allocating your income in an organized manner toward your expenses, savings, and investments is made easier by this assistance. In order to develop a budget that is effective, this is how. 7. Determine the cost of fixed and variable expenses. Establish a list of all of your fixed expenses, including rent, mortgage, and utilities, as well as your variable expenses, which include things like groceries, entertainment, and dining out. One way to allocate your income is to divide it into several categories, taking into consideration your spending habits and the objectives you have set for your finances. The 50-30-20 rule is a common strategy for budgeting, which states that 50% of one's income should be allocated to necessities, 30% to desires, and 20% to savings and the repayment of debt. Monitor and make adjustments. Maintain a consistent record of your expenditures to ensure that you are adhering to your financial plan. If there are any changes in your income or expenses, you should adjust your budget accordingly. Number 7. Build an emergency fund. An emergency fund is a financial safety net that can be used to cover unforeseen expenses, such as having to pay medical bills, having to pay for car repairs, or losing your job. Your goal should be to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up in an account that is easily accessible. The following is a guide on how to establish an emergency fund. Create a savings goal by calculating the amount of money you need to save based on the amount of money you spend each month. When you want to ensure that you are making consistent contributions to your emergency fund, you should set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your emergency fund. Your savings should begin with a little amount that is easily managed, and as your financial condition improves, you should gradually raise the amount that you have saved. Number 6. Pay off debt strategically. Debt can be a substantial obstacle to achieving financial independence. You should devise a plan to pay off your debt in an effective manner and to prevent further accumulation of debt. The following are some ways that are useful in repaying debt. The obligation snowball method involves concentrating on paying off your lowest obligation. At the same time, you should make minimal payments on your higher debts. After you have paid off the obligation that is the smallest, proceed to the next smallest loan. Seeing your debts go is a psychologically motivating experience that can be gained through this strategy. The debt avalanche method involves prioritizing the repayment of debts with the greatest interest rate, while simultaneously ensuring that you make minimum payments on obligations with lower interest rates. The overall amount of interest that is paid over time is reduced using this strategy. Consolidate debt. If you want to simplify repayment and minimize interest rates, you can think about merging various loans into a single loan with a lower interest rate. Number 5. Save and invest for the future. When it comes to accumulating wealth over the long term and accomplishing one's financial objectives, saving and investing are of the utmost importance. A solid strategy for saving money and investing can be developed in the following manner. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and investing accounts in order to guarantee continuous contributions. One way to accomplish this is by automating saves. It is advisable to diversify your investments by distributing them across various asset classes, including stocks, bonds, and real estate, in order to minimize risk and increase rewards. To maximize retirement contributions, it is advisable to take advantage of employer-sponsored retirement plans, such as 400 and on. Set individual retirement accounts, IRAs, in order to reap the benefits of tax advantages and employer matches. Keep yourself informed by continuously educating yourself on personal finance and investment methods. This will allow you to make decisions that are based on accurate information and alter your portfolio as required. Number 4, protect your assets and plan for the future. It is necessary to protect your assets and make plans for the future in order to retain financial stability and make sure that your loved ones are taken care of. Take into consideration the following steps. In order to safeguard yourself against unforeseen circumstances, it is crucial to ensure that you possess sufficient insurance coverage, which encompasses health, life, disability, and property insurance protection. In order to ensure that your assets are distributed in accordance with your preferences, it is important to create a will, establish a power of attorney, and form a trust, if necessary, as part of your estate planning. In the event of a job loss, a medical emergency, or any other unanticipated occurrence, it is important to establish a comprehensive financial emergency plan that details the necessary steps to take accordingly. Number 3, seek the assistance of professionals. Managing one's money may be a challenging endeavor, and seeking the assistance of professionals can give an invaluable source of insights and direction. Think about asking for advice from Certified Financial Planner. CFP is a professional who can assist you in developing a complete financial plan that is suited to your specific goals and the level of risk you are willing to take. Certified Public Accountants, CPAs, are able to provide assistance in tax planning, preparation, and techniques that aim to minimize the amount of tax burden that you are responsible for. In the realm of legal professionals, an attorney can provide assistance in the areas of estate planning, trust establishment, and other legal problems that pertain to your financial situation. Number 2, develop financial discipline and patience. Developing financial discipline and patience is necessary in order to amass riches and maintain control over one's financial situation. Here are some suggestions to help you maintain your discipline. Spending on impulse is something that should be avoided by establishing a shopping list, sticking to it, and giving yourself a period of time to calm down before making large purchases. By establishing spending boundaries, you can prevent yourself from overspending by establishing limitations for discretionary spending and keeping track of your expenses. Celebrate milestones. In order to sustain excellent financial habits and provide yourself with motivation, it is important to reward yourself for completing financial milestones. Number 1, constantly make adjustments to your financial plan and review it regularly. As a result of the possibility that your financial circumstances and objectives will shift over time, it is vital to review and modify your financial plan on a consistent basis. Your plan can be kept up to date by following these steps. Annual review. It is advisable to conduct an annual review of your financial plan in order to evaluate your success and make any necessary adjustments within the plan. Important life events such as getting married, having a kid, or switching careers should be reflected in your financial plan, which should be updated to reflect these changes. Maintain a level of awareness on the current economic and market conditions, and make adjustments to your investing strategy in accordance with this information. Concluding remarks. It is a path that takes a combination of self-awareness, strategic planning, focused execution, and continual learning in order to take charge of your financial situation. You can achieve financial independence and security by analyzing your current financial situation, clearly defining your goals, developing a budget, establishing an emergency fund, paying off your debt, saving and investing wisely, protecting your assets, seeking the advice of a professional, cultivating financial discipline, and reviewing your plan on a regular basis. Share your opinions with us in the comments and subscribe for more.